Hi guys, and welcome to Shelly's Homemade. And today we're going to be making some oven roasted Cornish hens. So we're going to need some butter. So I have 2 sticks of softened butter. I have some garlic, but it's just a little in there, so I'm going to use the minced garlic in the jar. I have some basil, some poultry seasoning, Shelly's house seasoning, which is salt, pepper, seasonal, and garlic with onion powder. I have some celery and onions, 6 cups of water, and 1 cup of flour. 1.5 cups of flour, I'm sorry. Alright, so let's get started. First thing we want to do, since I showed you all of my beautiful ingredients, is get some of this stuff out of the way. Alright. So that I can bring forth my beautiful hens, guys. My beautiful hens. I don't know if you can see this. I hope that you can. Let's try to slide it up just a little bit more. Alright, so I have beautiful hens here. So first thing we're going to do is take a capful of some vegetable oil. Let's just put a little on each. So that's like a tablespoon. I mean a teaspoon. And rub it in. Just like that. Rub it all in there. Now I have already washed these. I'm still finding feathers on them. I don't understand. You know, I wash these with vinegar and a little lemon juice. Alright. So now we're going to take Shelly's house seasoning and just sprinkle the back. Because we want this thing to be flavorful everywhere. You know, you eating something, you want it all to taste good. All of it. So, I don't know, I hope I'm not in the camera, guys. Just season the back really well. So like 2 tablespoons on the back. Like that. And that oil is going to help this stick to our Cornish hens. And that's really the only time that I do that, because I be wanting it to stick. Look at this. I guess I didn't clean it as well as I thought I had. Alright, sorry for the interruption, guys. So, as I was flipping these over, and I was letting you guys know that I like to oil the back and stick the I had a lot of train of thought. I'm so sorry. People were calling me, bothering me about nothing. Stick so that the seasoning will adhere to the back. Alright. Because we want flavor all over this bird. We don't want to eat a bird with no flavor. Okay. So now let's move our bird out of the way. Let's make a compound butter. I have some sweet basil. I'll get that in there. And I'm going to wash these off, my seasonings, because I have touched the chicken and now I'm touching these. Don't worry. It's all going to be cleaned off. I have a little bit of my garlic paste left, and I just wanted to use all of it out. Alright. Some Shelly's house seasoning in there. And some more garlic. Alright. That is going to flavor up everything. So now we're going to get this mixed in just like this. We're just going to smash it around. So I use 2 sticks because we have 4, and I just wanted to make sure I had enough. We got 4 Cornish hens. And I'm using my aluminum pans today because I didn't have a pan large enough. And it's easy cleanup. So it was like, okay, we're going to go to this pan and we're going to use an aluminum pan today. I don't mind using an aluminum pan. I kind of like it. That in there. See, now we pull it from the back, you'll find some seasoning in there. So, I'm going to add just a little more of this because we want this butter to be flavorful because it's going to flavor our breasts and our thighs. Alright. That's really beautiful. So let's bring back our Cornish hens. Now let's add our celery and onion. We don't want to forget that. That also helps flavor our gravy because we're going to make gravy. So I'm going to go in the middle. I'm going to grab and we're going to move. We're going to loosen the skin. We don't want to break it. We're going to loosen it. And we want to get in here with a heaping teaspoon of butter, all seasoned like that. It's going to season. It's going to season up our Cornish hen. And we want a tiny pocket by the thigh. Grab a little bit, get in there. By the thigh, look at that. Get in there by the thigh. Look at that. Find something trying to escape. How to push that sucker down. Yeah. Like, don't go nowhere, honey. Don't go nowhere. In there and try to get your pocket going on. Take another scoop. Like that. Get your pocket going. Stuff it in there. Stuff it right on in there. Just like that. Same thing again. Size. Get it in there. Don't be shy. Get it in there. Ooh, I done ripped the skin, but that's alright. Still gonna get in there and get in there with those thighs. And remember, we're gonna season them thighs too. But we mainly want to get that breast. We want to get that breast. We want to get that butter in that breast. Because we want that flavor in that breast. Right. So I'm going to keep on. Well, you know what, I'll show you another one. Ooh. Sometimes I'll be saying too much fat. And we get ready to add all this butter down in here. This one popped down to the thigh. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. This one wanna be. This one want all of that goodness. And I got that. That down in there. Now you could stuff this with some rice or some stuffing. Well, we're not going to do that today. I'm not going to do that today. My mom used to make these, but she never put the butter in the inside. But they were good though. They were all smothered down. Gravy, they be falling off the bone. Now, that woman could make a meal. Alright, so now just take this and just pop this seasoned good old compound butter right on top. Just like that. Let's get rid of these gloves. Sprinkle my seasoning on just like this. Get it all in there, season them veggies as well. Get some of this poultry seasoning and just sprinkle some on top. You don't want a lot, you just want the flavor. Alright, so now let's add our flour. That was my cup. This is my half a cup. Add my 6 cups of water. My old butter spoon, compound butter spoon, and then just mix it in there a little bit. Try to get that flour coated. You know, we don't want clumps of flour in here. Just for good measure, I add a little more seasoning. Alright, now we're going to get this into our oven on a 350 degree oven for 2.5 hours. I want to slow cook this, guys. So it's on 350. I want to slow cook this, and then I'm going to crank the heat. I'm telling you, see, I'm missing some more. I'm going to crank the heat to 400 to brown this bad boy, getting some crispy texture on this. Alright? Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, so our Cornish hens is out of the oven. And look how easy that just comes off with a fork. Just like that. Look at that. I didn't have to do nothing to it. Nice. See that? Nice crispy skin. Nice crispy. Gravy is good too. And then I'm just doing a taste. This is for dinner. Look at that. Perfectly seasoned. So guys, like, share, and subscribe. And always have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.